So I'm 10 years old, Black Betty Cyclist, and normally I do stream with a mic that's working and you can see what's happening. But for some reason, my mic was disconnected. It had reset to the default. But we've got the mic on now. We're just doing a nice short route, 17 or so kilometres, because I've just got no energy today, and I've been talking for the past half an hour telling you about why I'm tired. So I'm up most mornings at 5:30 and I swim, do a mile. But on Mondays and Thursdays I like to ride my indoor bike using the Zwift app, stay motivated, trying to get fit on the bike, off the bike, and this is just one of the additional training that I do to round off my fitness. Gym 2 days a week, resistance bands, core, and yoga at home. And this stream is about motivation, so I'm trying to share some tips that we might use to keep ourselves motivated while we are riding our bikes. And for me, well, sometimes I'm thinking about the food that I'm going to have after the ride. But as I say, I'm trying to shave off 2 or 3 kilograms that I've added on over this autumn, get myself back down to my equilibrium, which is about 77 to 78 kilograms. So I'm not fussed about it. I have a balanced diet. I try to stay away from too many bad foods. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I love sweets, I love chocolate. I just limit myself, limit what I have. So thank you to Peter for pointing out that my mic's not working. Big shout out to everyone who's watching live on Twitch, and a big shout out to everyone who's watching live on YouTube. Thank you so much. So other motivation tips I have, you know, I'm always thinking about the end goal. So what I'm working towards, I'm always working towards being fitter, being stronger, preparing myself to do some races in May, April, May. Obviously I like a sporty look, be toned, stay natural, still keeping it achievable. So I do that by trying to jump on the bike as many days as I can through the week, swim 4 or 5 days, gym 2 days. And this is me. Should we talk a little bit about what this thing is you can see in front of you? So this is Zwift, the online cycling game app. And you are able to attach your bike, most bikes work on it. You attach your bike to a turbo trainer, download the Zwift app, which is what you can see in front of me. And as long as you've got a parameter of some sort to register the power that you're putting out in the pedals, something to register the speed of your pedals going round. Heart rate is optional. It's going to give you all your training data and metrics. And when it translates it into the screen, there's my avatar on screen. On the top left you can see the power I'm putting out. So 100, 102, 124 watts. RPM, that's the pedals going round. Heart rate, so very low, 127 at the moment, which surprises me. I've got no energy today. No energy at all. 143 calories burnt, and my watts per kilogram is 1.8. We are riding in the Okio, which is one of these Zwift virtual worlds. So Zwift creates a series of virtual worlds where you can enjoy cycling in perfect environments. Smooth roads, no traffic, no pedestrians. Doesn't matter whether it's raining, whether it's sunny, it's always perfect in Zwift. We also have a few power-ups to just made the game a little bit more interesting as we're going round. So that little blue circle just towards the left of the screen, I collected an aero power up, and when I fired it off, it'll give me like an aero boost. It makes my avatar aerodynamic a bit more for 10 seconds. I'll show you. So you'd usually use that in a race as you're sprinting towards the finish line. It's going to give you that boost. It's also going to give you a bit of an energy break as I'm riding now. So we're going uphill. My turbo trainer will adjust the resistance, the difficulty as the gradient changes. So we're currently 5%. Woo. You can find me here Mondays and Thursdays, on the occasional weekend. Check my schedule or just subscribe. And you'll always get an alert when I'm going live. Although I do try to post a few hours before, so you can see the BBC's live. So we're like in some subterranean environments here with all different platforms. You can really get lost just taking in all the different scenery that Zwift has. It looks like they're doing some excavation work here. Obviously they're building new routes, aren't they? We check this out in the new year, 2026. So we're coming out of the subterranean level, heading back into the city of Neokio. We see some neon lights, and we'll have another badge to tick off. So yeah, anything to make the ride more interesting, more engaging, changing views, people to talk and interact with. Whew. So feel free to pop any questions in the chat if you've never seen this before. You wonder what it is. What is that thumb that's just popped up on the screen? That's a ride on. So I'm using the companion app. I've got it on my mobile, and you have like a little circle that is indicating where you are on the screen. So as you approach other riders, you can just press that circle and it will give like a thumbs up, a ride on, to the 5 riders in your vicinity. So here we go. It's like a little respect wave, a little high five, a little wagwan, but in cycling terms. For the other guy. So nice and flat again. You can see the gradient is leveling off, so we're 0%. We do have a little bit of a climb towards the end, but this is nice and easy. So I was probably panicking too much, thinking I'm too tired, I've got no energy in me. But I do think I made the right choice. I didn't feel I had energy for a big ride today, but I'm committed to riding. And I was even saying, it's probably online actually, watching on YouTube, so big shout goes out to Carly. We were talking about staying motivated and taking the easy option. The easy option would have been for me to say, you know what, I'm not going to jump on the bike today, but I do feel too tired. And you're just giving yourself excuses before you even start. So what's the word I'm looking for? There's a phrase. What is it? Not reap what you sow. I'm just thinking Batman now, like live, be the hero you want, but that's not what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Put your money where your mouth is, or put your foot where your pedal is. Or do it in cycling terms. Right on to this dude. I missed him. This is the one of the virtual worlds in Watopia. We have Watopia is the main world. There's London, Richmond, France, New York, and I'm missed anything out? I think that's it. And there's some race routes as well. There's some routes that are only available when you're racing. What's over is always available 24/7. The other world will rotate every few days. If you want to ride a specific world, you can just create an event, and that's like a little hack to get into. That's what I should do actually. I'll do a session maybe on Thursday of how to hack the Zwift. Not literally, probably get myself banned if I really hack to it, but you know, how to get around, how to make it work for you. So join me on Thursday. I'll be telling you some of the tricks of Zwift, how to select routes that aren't available, how to join another friend, even how to gain XP faster than someone else. But legally, no cheats, nothing to get you a closer look by the Zwift police. Is there such a thing? I'm sure there is somewhere. So we are just under 6 kilometres left to go, collecting ride-ons all over the place, riding on my Tron bike. You want to see, don't you? You want to see the Tron. In rainbow colours, because it's all about being coordinated on the bike. Pink and blue, pink and blue. Oh, okay. I feel like I've got a little bit more energy now. I think it's because we're coming to the last 5 kilometres. So we've got a chance to collect a new power up in just a few seconds. I like to play the get a power up game. As you go through, there are 4 power ups that you can collect: aero, feather, draft and XP. They're randomly selected or randomly activated, achieved. I'm going to go for, you know what, I think draft. So we're looking for the truck symbol. What do we get? XP, I'll take the points. Do some ride-ons. Let's put the camera back to the traditional one. I've been going for just about half an hour. Unfortunately, 20 minutes without a mic. Big shout goes out to Peter for pointing out there was no volume. Talking up stuff about just a bad stream. Everyone's only going to have a bad stream. At the very least though, even though I wasn't feeling like having a ride today, I've still been able to burn some calories, still been able to get the legs spinning for about 35-40 minutes. So that's still gains. That gives me a chance to, well, potentially I can do more riding on Thursday, can't I? We'll see. So, after each ride, because we are badge hunting, I like to do a summary review of each ride. So this is a new route I have not done yet. It's in the world of Neokio. It's called Electric Brake. It's just over 17 kilometres of distance, 17.5. There is no lead-in. You literally start at the beginning of the route, so you get a chance to collect a power up straight away. Relatively flat all the way. Some downhills, and a slight climb as you head out of the bright neon lights of Neokio into the countryside. A little bit of climbing, so maybe a gravel bike might be the best choice of bike for this route. The climbs pretty much average out at about 6%. Nothing too steep, although there is a bit of a climb in this last 3 kilometres or so. But we've got about 4 or 5 kilometers of flatness before we get to it. And going round at a nice average pace of somewhere between 1.2 1.5 watts per kilogram. You're going to get round in around about 40 minutes or so. If you're going slower, just add a bit more time to that. And of course, if you're racing, you could potentially do this in 30 minutes. If you've got half hour to burn, or under an hour, you want something with a lot of background scenery to distract you and keep you busy. Electric brake is what you want. I mean, look at all this neon. So the last 3 kilometers, little climb coming. The gradient changes. Let you know what's ahead. 4%, or 4.3. Turbo trainers adjusting. You'll see the power goes up, top left. Speed goes down. Currently doing 2.7 watts per kilogram. Oh. 6%. That's about the hardest part of this route so far anyway. Nice and blue now, so flat. Chance to recover. On your recovery, you want to be taking deep breaths. Take a drink. Get ready for this final climb. 2.5 kilometers worth. I'm taking it so easy. As easy as this track. Oh yeah! This is how we do it. You are tuned in to Ken Dizzle, the Black Bloody Cyclist. Cycling for fun, sharing my journey, taking questions from the chat, sharing my love of cycling and Zwift. Hope when you get started, whether you're new, seasoned, returning to it, or just getting into your winter cycling season, we do it indoors. Way too wet here in the UK. Dark evenings. Oh, frost is on the way, but there is no snow here. Just the sweat from the effort. And of course, perfect worlds. Getting fit, not just for Christmas, but for 2026. So you will find me here Mondays and Thursdays at 5 PM GMT. Usually ride for about an hour. It might be a group ride. Occasionally it might be a race, a workout, or just a chill recovery ride. A little bit like today. But I'm always chatting with happy vibes. I had no energy. Zero energy when I started this. I'm a good actor. I will sleep well tonight. Rooftop KOM. Let yourself go. Come on. We give pure motivation, inspiration, and tips. I don't care whether you are E grade, B, C, D, E, never ridden a bike before, only ride bikes, never walk anywhere. Hey man, if you like cycling, even just a little bit, you can join my club. Be part of the BBC. BBC lovers. Lovers of the BBC, 8, Black British Cyclist. Clean that mind up. Ooh, that's like my old school tie, that ribbon. Orange, yellow, blue. 7% gradient. Climbing up the rooftops in the Okio. Electric brake. I highly recommend this route. If you have under an hour to burn, you're looking for something not too taxing, not too many climbs, enough flatness to give you a chance of some recovery. I'm probably going to end up finishing this in going to be just over 40 minutes, maybe 42, 43, 45. Place your bets in the chat. Get another drink before the final climb. Oh, a little bit downhill. Look, people doing some Tai Chi. Staying active. So, I'm interested to know what everyone who tunes in. Well, one, how did you find my channel? Obviously, anyone who's not subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, well, you're not subscribed. Hit the subscribe, don't smash it, just tap it lightly. None of this smashing. Don't want to break your keyboard. But yeah, so what was it that brought you to today's stream? And if you're watching on the replay, put something in the comments, let us know where you're from, what you ride. Are you an indoor cyclist, outdoor cyclist? Are you watching just to see us suffer? Have you come to learn something, share something? Are you as stressed out as that man was by that vending machine? I think he probably ate his money and didn't give him his energy drink or his tasty snacks. Look at the views. Should I This is us. Look, I can touch myself. Push. We can do it. I'm probably going to keep riding when we come to the end. I've got just about 500 metres left to go. 600 metres, I should say. On this rooftop KOM. Right on, Jigsaw. GSR. Ooh. Suzuki. I know my motorbikes. $400 meters left. We will reach the top of this rooftop. Have an enjoy the ride down, of course. 6% is nothing. Okay, we've come to the end. Smashed it despite all the problems. Thank you for watching. I'm going to enjoy the downhill. Let's get a power up. Feather. It's going to be a feather. We've got a route badge. One up. XP again. I'll take the XP. So that's loads of XP. Game for completing the route. Around about 380, I think. A couple of bonus XP power ups. Obviously, physical XP for turning the pedals so many times. And now it's time to cool down, spin the legs out, gradually bring the heart rate down, nice and easy, ensuring that I have an easier recovery. This is the best thing about climbing hills. You get to enjoy the downhill. So I'm going to turn off the display just so you can see, enjoy it even more. I think. Is that even working? There we go. Look at this. Oh yeah. I am Kenal, the Black British Superman. Oh yeah! Right, so I'll be riding for about another 10 minutes. Just cooling down, getting my heart rate back to normal. This has been an awesome ride, despite the lack of microphone at the start. When I get down to the bottom, I will most likely be finishing with a nice hot bath. Today's dinner will be around about 700 calories. I'm going for some tuna and pasta and some sweet peppers, onion, sweet corn. Oh yeah, light mayonnaise, of course. About 100 grams of pasta, dry weight. Couple of teaspoons of mayonnaise, small tin of tuna. Replace this energy that I've expended on this ride, but also some proteins for the muscle growth. Vitamins and minerals from the veggies. Hey, I'm a pretty healthy guy, and because I eat healthy most of the time, means occasionally I can eat unhealthily because I've earned it. Oh, yes! This is how we do. So we're coming up to the end of the hour. I've not quite been riding for now. I've been riding for 51 minutes. Which is good actually, it's better than I thought. I thought I might barely do a half an hour. Got about 20 kilometres. That's a win-win in my book. I'll be back here again on Thursday. And I'm probably going to be telling you some tricks and tips on how to get ahead. Oh, tips and tricks on how to get ahead in Zwift, how to unlock the Tron bike, how to earn more XP than that person, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.